Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the CoverGirl Eye Enhancers Quad in Tropical Fusion, and it's just a really pretty, bright, vibrant quad of colors. These are available at most drugstores. I know I got mine from Target. Well, my sister got it for me for Christmas, but I'm sure it came from Target. So if you want to go check that out, you know, I believe they're around $5. I think the single ones are like $3.50. The trios are like $4.50, and then the quads are like $5 or something like that. They're very inexpensive, and I think that they're fairly good quality eyeshadows too. I mean, you can see how pigmented this is. So this is the look that I've created. Obviously this isn't the only way to combine these colors, but I hope that you can at least get some ideas with this. And of course, if you like this look, you can find similar colors that you already have and use them to just replicate this look without having this exact quad. So let's get started. So first we're going to start off by priming our lids with a NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk. And if you want, you can just use any like nude colored primer that you want, but this is just really going to make the colors pop since they're so bright and we want them to stand out. So with this, you don't need a lot. Just put a little bit, sort of dab it on your lid, and then you're just going to work that around with your finger until you have the whole lid covered in it. But if it's too thick on there, it's not going to do its job right. So you just want it to be a light sort of coverage like that. Next, taking an eyeshadow brush, and I will be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. You're going to take this lightest color, the kind of yellowy green color, and pick that up on your brush and just put that in the very inner corner of the eye. Just sort of dab it in there. And I find that this color is really light, and you kind of have to put on several applications of it to get it to show up. So just sort of be patient and build the color up. Now don't go too far in, because next we're going to be covering most of the lid with this orangey peachy color. And just sort of dab this on. You don't want to be too rough with it, because that can kind of mess up the pencil under it and make the base not so sticky, I guess. So you want this sort of, if you can see the effect we're getting in the middle, where the yellow and the orange are sort of blending together. We want that effect, and then you can just sort of take the orange and bring it just a little bit down toward the corner in the crease. A blending brush, mine is this e.l.f. blending brush again, and you're going to take this teal color, the third color, and just pick up a little bit of this on your brush. And this is kind of a brighter color that's also darker, so we want to be really careful with this and go slowly. You're going to take it and just sort of go over in the crease, just working it around. And be careful not to go too far to the outside of the eye, but also ooh, I just got that on my nose. You don't want to go all the way inside either. So you want on the inside for it to sort of trail down to a very, very fine point, but you don't want there to be any blue at the actual corner of your eye where the orange and the yellow are. So then just sort of blend this in here. Now take the darkest color, and once again we want to go very carefully with this, so tap off any excess to prevent fallout, and then sort of starting in the crease, just sort of move it around, bring it down to form the outer V, and then blend, oh I'm sorry, you probably can't see that, bring it down to form the outer V, and then just blend up a little bit into this teal, and sort of alternate between opening and closing your eyes so that you can see where you still need to blend and how it's going to look. And at this point you can just sort of shape it however best suits your eye. You can make it, you know, more dramatic with more darker colors, or if you want, you can add a bit of black or gray in there, or you know, if you want to keep this lighter, you can forego the really dark blue color and just stick with the lighter ones. I'm right now going to add a little bit more of that teal color just to sort of intensify it in here. And another thing is that you definitely want your eyes to look even. So as you can see, I'm just sort of bringing that down to a point there. Now, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time doing this. I'm just sort of bringing this teal color down to this point here, but as you can see when my eye is actually open, there's no blue right at the inner corners here. So now I'm just sort of going to go back and get a little bit more of this orange color on my brush, and I'm sort of just wiping the brush off on my hand between applications. If you have two brushes, you could definitely use different brushes for the lighter and darker colors. I'm just going to go back and get a little bit of the orange and just sort of brighten this up again because I got a lot of blue on there. And then I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of the yellow along with that, and then I'm just going to blend this area in here. So there is our eye so far. Now I'm kind of trying to stick with a CoverGirl theme here, but I didn't have any CoverGirl mascara or eyeliner, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. And now for eyeliner, once again, I don't have any CoverGirl eyeliner, so I'm going to be using Rimmel's Soft Kohl Eye Pencil in Jet Black. Oh, actually, you know what? I completely forgot. What I'm actually going to do, now that I've kind of accidentally done everything else, is take an angled brush, and you should do this before you put on the mascara and eyeliner, but I'm going to take this dark blue color, get it on that brush, and just sort of bring it down from the top to the bottom lid, and bring it about 2/3 of the way over. Then get the orange color on there and bring that just a little bit in here. And then take some of the yellow color and put it on the very inner corner. So you just kind of have a mixture of the three. And if you want to incorporate that teal color down there too, that's fine. But just because these three colors are the colors that are actually along the lid right there, those were the colors that I put on the bottom. So then for blush, I do have a CoverGirl blush, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Studio Blush Brush along with CoverGirl Cheekers in Snow Plum. And this is just a really pretty light, it's almost like just a highlight color, but I really like it. It's, I don't know, I just like it because it gives you sort of that glow without really adding too much color, and since there's already so much color on the eyes, I'm kind of trying to keep the rest of the cheeks toned down, or the rest of the face toned down. So now for my lips, I will be using, if I can find it, okay, here it is. I will be using this CoverGirl lipstick in Pick Me Up Pink. And this is, I don't know exactly like what kind of lipstick it is. But yeah, it just comes in a blue tube. It's actually kind of old. I'm not sure if they make it anymore. But yeah, this is a very, it's kind of a really bright pink with sort of an opalescent purple tint to it. I just thought it went really nicely with the whole tropical theme. And then I want a gloss over that, just a little bit of a gloss. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. lip gloss, and this one is in Seattle. It was one of the ones that they sold through Target at Christmas, but it's just a white, clear, sort of glittery gloss. And I'm just going to put that on top of there. And there's the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more CoverGirl looks coming up all this week. Bye.